Deep Rock Galactic is $9.89. Fuck, I should get it. Holy shit.
Yeah, winter
Yeah,
sale,
on
dude.
that note, say
Yeah.
hello,
Get that
Coastlanders.
Goodbye,
Hello,
Coastlanders. I'm going to play Deep
Coastlanders.
Rock Galactic. I'm kidding. No.
Invest.
We're
in
leaving, we're playing a
Galactic
game.
Coastlanders.
Ooh, and I just
Well,
remembered.
The only
Good.
game I'll ever like 100% like sponsor without them paying me is Deep Rock Galactic.
Deep Rock Galactic. Deep Rock. Okay, I would love to sit down and play Deep Rock Galactic at some point, but I did promise
Yeah.
Avery that I would play Diablo 2 Resurrected with him.
Dang,
some
well, how
point.
about both of you come and play Deep Rock Galactic with me?
I don't
I'll
want to
show
play
you
Satisfactory
Diablo.
afterwards.
Oh hell yeah!
I have Satisfactory. I do. What the? When did I get
Hell
this?
yeah!
I think it's part of a
Back when you had
thing.
taste.
What is Satisfactory about?
It's about building.
Are you autistic?
Satisfactory.
You'll love it.
It's about
Am
building satisfactory factories.
Am I autistic? Am I? I don't
I don't
know.
know. Do you like building
Wow.
factories?
No.
Do we enjoy
like
the
trains?
notion of extreme logistics?
No, that sounds really hard and scary, actually.
Dang, this guy is sane. Send him away. Send him into the coal mines.
Last we left off, the party had begun their journey back to Rowan, which is to say they used a very fun little cube. And we're like, bam, Rowan Owen. After a little pivot
Well,
to a different plane.
Not necessarily. Not necessarily like blam Roanoan. It was like blam elemental earth plane of earth. Blam Roanoan.
Yeah, I found some cool crystals, and someone broke it, and then they were like, "All right, no one touch anything." Oh no! And
Oh
with
no,
that-
Scar touched everything.
Oh, was it
Guys.
me again? I knew it.
yeah,
I'm so
you
good
guys
at that.
managed to
Yeah, for once
complete
it wasn't.
your jobs by returning to Roanoan, including getting your promotions, which were pretty important. You guys now have some new stuff, some new ranks that provide different benefits to you should you choose to use them. You were more or less subtly, not so subtly told, hey, you could pay us more money because you have more money now and give back if you want to. You know, just trying to haggle you guys for cash.
Oh yeah, and Kay
Be a
did
good
put-
alumni.
Fuck.
Kay did put some money into the till box. I do
Yeah.
remember that.
There you go. Okay, paid the tithe.
And then picked up your mail. Ton of fan letters. Tons of miscellaneous things. Some job offers you guys got. One of which was for Kay for an archaeological dig that unfortunately they had left prior to your guys' return. They waited for a good bit before heading out, hoping to have an archaeologist and a cartographer for their endeavors. And another individual who specifically reached out to Scar, but as a means of reaching out to the whole group, deeming that all three of you had qualities that would benefit this endeavor, was looking for a specific plant that only grows in like the dead, allegedly, in the center of Golveg, where all the horrible shit is. And it has the ability to stave off death.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Alleged.
No one's ever really seen this plant, save from maybe Odin or Freya. It is not something that, because it only grows in extremely specific environments, along with, you know, again, because of the environments it grows in, the horrible shit that surrounds it. No one's seen it and lived.
No, we'd win.
So, the discussion was held to grab this plant, bring it back to Carton, where it's supposed to be dropped off, and get a bunch of money and other things from it too. You guys were paid in advance. I believe there was a really, really nice compass.
Yeah.
A really nice compass.
Yeah.
Was that it? Just a compass?
Yeah,
So there was the compass. There was the book that was like a handwritten, hand-drawn Like it was not really not very thick. It was like maybe 20, 30
Oh yeah,
pages.
there was like their notes
a
on
journal. Yeah.
there. Ah, okay.
Yeah.
I forgot
And
to
then
write
there
that
was, I
down.
think, the actual letter itself that told you what to do. And I don't think there was anything else in it.
I don't think.
Nah.
Yeah, no. We got a really nice compass, and
Yeah.
then the notes specifying like what the herb potentially does, where it can be potentially found.
Yeah, what it
And
looks like.
the
It's like a
steel
drawing.
symbol is where we're supposed to bring the
Yes,
plant
in Carton.
once we have it. I got that down. In 3 weeks, by the way.
Yes, 3 weeks is like the deadline, but they
Yeah.
prefer to get it sooner.
Yeah.
Mhm,
So the plan, from my understanding, the plan to be is that we go to Golveg from Roanoan,
Yes, via
and
boat.
then via boat, and in that time the cube of busting it down Thadiana style across the plains should be recharged enough for a what's the word, for like a teleportation chain back to Carton. So like we grab the stuff, we use the cube to teleport to a different plane, and then we use the cube again to teleport back to Carton to get there into the time period.
Yes, and then it was also talked about like Finn's willing to come with, though he doesn't really want to, considering horrible place. But he is willing to at least stay in Golbek proper while you guys go further inland and do the gross shit that he doesn't want to do.
Finn maybe being like exposed to the people of Golveg might be good for him.
Sure.
I don't know why I said it like that. I meant to say that in a good way, not a bad way.
Prolonged exposure to these people.
Just getting Finn to go out and interact with other people.
Yeah. People who aren't either in on the plan or being used for the plan.
Yeah. Also, I don't know. I
Whatever
mentioned
it takes
it.
to convince him that like the other gods are also pretty nice.
I think I mentioned it like briefly like a week or so ago, but technically there is a way for me to check out like what's going on with the archaeological dig job that Kay got. It would just take some time travel shenanigans, but
Yeah, because that always goes well.
Yeah.
How's Lister doing right now?
I don't know.
You got a sneak peek. She was at the court hearing.
Oh no.
Alistair.
Constantine.
Right.
But hey, maybe in a different timeline Riva's not insane.
Yeah, it's the different timeline being this timeline now.
Woo!
Hey,
you should date her.
Maybe, I don't know.
She's great.
Look, I won't spoil a whole lot, but like I said, I do want to run Witchlight for this group at some point, and Alistair and Riva might be involved in it in some way. I'm not 100% sure on it though. First,
Yeah, cool, man.
but
Let a couple that spot you at the bar and invite you for a threesome.
So,
but also
okay.
I would. Oh, sorry, you go
Well,
first.
considering they're not married anymore.
Tiny question about in this game. What is the time? What's the time or like the time of day right now for us here in the guild hall?
That is a great question because for some reason the clock's been moving unintentionally. It is approximately, because I can fix this. That time.
15.
3 o'clock.
3 o'clock.
Okay.
In the afternoon.
No, that's character. Is there a command to bring up the clock, the in-game clock?
Yes, so on the left-hand side of where all the UI and stuff are, there is one that's a bookmark symbol that says journal notes. And then it says simple calendar or SC. And then you can either minimize it or you can make it bigger. You just double-click the bar.
I've got... 1 second. Wait. Oh, no. Yeah, I'm not having any luck here. Wait, one quick second. That's tea. Luckily, it's just leftovers, so I'll grab that and be right back.
Okay. So, with that though, you would know there is a boat that could take you fairly easily, should you wish to go today.
Yeah.
I think we did the math on it. I'll double check. I think we said the ruler. Thank you.
Roller.
To get to Golveg, why am I not able to zoom in? That's gross. You should feel bad about that. To get to Golveg, you're looking at approximately 500 miles, roughly, by boat.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe boats in 5E go about 120 miles per day if going, because it's 5 miles per hour. Yes. So if they are, because they have to stop, so they can go about 120 miles in a day, because they have to stop to sleep as well. It's not a steamboat; it's a regular sailing ship.
Do they want it to be a steamboat?
Are you a mechanist?
I mean, I'm not. Looks over. I'm kidding. No, I'm being a shithead.
I don't think Scar's done any research into steam power, other than his hammer.
Say the hammer is the most mechanical thing he has on him, I'm pretty sure. Though I appreciate the compliment of suggesting that I could do such things.
Yeah, so looking at it, you could go, it would take you more or less the better parts of, because they can't go full speed right out the gate, because there's actually like a river they're on. Probably the better part of 5 days to get to Golveg. By boat.
Right.
With
5
no
days.
issues, if there's no issues at all.
What was I gonna say? I suppose maybe we should also, I mean, once Donald gets back, because, you know, this is kind of his home, we should maybe also gather some supplies, like, in town if we can. So the trek to the center of the island is a little easier, air quote. Yeah. Just so we're not, like, you know, exposed to the elements a whole lot.
I say we send in the child soldiers we'll be picking up from the orphanage.
No, we don't. No.
They'll make perfect scouts.
Garfang children are the future.
Yeah, the future of my livelihood.
Oh my god.
We give them some big old wellies and send them into the swamps. They'll do fine. That's how you become like a level 50 adventurer, dude.
Okay, so we're never going back to your hometown to go to the orphanage.
That was the other thing. You got a letter saying like, "Hey, you're being invited as like a guest speaker, Scarfang, to kind of show some of the orphans that like this is somebody who made it. This is somebody who basically aged out of the system and was still able to make a name for himself and do good, despite being an orphan at the start and like building a name and a future for himself. To kind of just give the kids a little bit of hope, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. I can do that.
Yeah. I almost called you a spicy wiener for a second.
I appreciate the compliment.
I wouldn't necessarily say it's a compliment if you're putting hot sauce on your dick.
Jesus Christ.
I think that's just
Don't ever do that. Anybody who's listening, do not do that.
No.
I think that's just a pro move you haven't quite managed yet.
No, do it all the
only
time.
Real chads do this.
If you've learned nothing from Kanye, do not do that.
It's really good for your dick.
I think
all
Kanye
that
was onto something. Honestly.
Don't. You can't.
All that
That man was cooking.
All that capsaicin on your dick will make it like, you know what? I'm gonna stop where I'm gonna stop.
Do not do that. Don't do that.
Do it. Don't listen to these sheep.
You can taste soy sauce with your balls, though, so go ahead and dip soy sauce into your balls.
Stop. Some 12-year-old's gonna listen to you and go, okay, and then hurt himself.
If 12-year-olds are
see the truth and the lies of this system we have.
If 12-year-olds are listening to our to our live streams, I think we have several other issues that need to be addressed.
Yeah.
What was I going to say?
I think you were going to apologize for all the things you said in front of these children.
No, fuck them kids.
Whoa, don't do that.
Yeah, you heard me.
That's a good way to get it. Who paused my actions? I am not allowed to draw anymore. Yeah, okay, here we go.
Wait.
Donald, are you back yet?
Donald, we are derailing.
I need an adult.
Yeah. Donald, this is kind of your fucking your
job.
island. Yeah, no, not your job. It's your island. This is part of your storyline.
We could destabilize this whole stream, and he couldn't do anything to stop us right now. Unless he was smart. Unless he was smart and muted us.
Nah.
If he was smart and muted us, then we were talking about we were talking not like story beats, but like
Twitch right now. Can I hear myself?
Can you?
Nope, we're not muted.
Oh, I guess the
progress on becoming a streamer.
What was I gonna say? I guess the thing that I was gonna ask is is the thing with Golvec has a lot of things on it, and I know some not what's the word some people that live in certain areas are like, don't touch our sacred artifact or you'll be doomed forever. My thought process is like on Golveg, if like adventurers came and they were like, we're here for like your sacred artifact, I'm just imagining the people of like the people at the Golveg village being like, good fucking luck with that and getting past the ants with rifles. And it's just like, I'm sorry, ants with rifles, and then you never hear from this adventuring party again.
Nice.
Just not inaccurate.
Just like Golvec doesn't have to worry about any of their like stuff being like stolen because the island as a whole just sucks ass.
Yeah, kinda. Golvec is one of those things where it's like, one, most people, unless you know somebody who told you, hey, dock on this side of the island, most people dock on the wrong side. That's why it's called hell by most places in the world, and the coastlands, because they all dock on the wrong fucking side of the island. And that's where all the horrible shit. Huh?
Is there like a dock there though? Like, why do they go there?
Well, that's the thing. It's like, so the side where Golvec proper is on the reverse side. So it's over here. Everyone else goes, oh, I'll dock here. Or, oh, I'll dock here. Or, oh, I'll dock. Like, they go to the side that's closest instead of like, because it's a big fucking island.
Yeah.
And
then it's like, if you dock here, this is where the sandworms that eat your dick are. If you dock over here, here's the crocodiles that shoot acid. If you dock over here, here's just a giant fucking Draco Lich. Fuck you. And if you dock over here, that's Golvec proper.
Yep.
The middle.
And so, yeah, most people just dock in the wrong spot and then go, oh, cool, let's go and find the people. And then they get fucking murdered by dragons and giant snakes and fucking spiders the size of houses. And so, yeah, it's not great. It's really not a super fun place. Golvec proper is fine. Most things stay away from Golvec proper. Like they kind of have a lot of like the bigger, more sentient creatures, like the Behirs and like the dragons and things.
Oh,
they kind of have a like, hey, we'll occasionally send you some sheep. Just don't fuck with our home, you know. And then we'll have Dave go deliver it to you. If you could not eat Dave, that'd be great. We kind of need him to bring you more sheep. If you eat Dave,
I remembered something else when we were talking about Golveg and dragons. Scarfang now has four lockpicks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Golveg's there was this like kids book series called Fablehaven, which was about like these like nature preserves that took care of like that like preserved like magical creatures and stuff, and there was like one safe space like the house or something, and then all the area around the house was fucked out there. Like you would have like some fucked up magical creature all the way out there. They had like a lake that was full of like sirens and like bitches that would drown you.
My favorite.
Yeah.
You love to see it.
Yeah. And I guess while we're waiting for Donald, Percy, I will send you a little like backstory of what I have for the Curse of Strahd character. But I did forget to mention race. I am going to play a tiefling. Very chipper, very kind of
straight white man.
Yeah, I'll play a straight white man. I'm kidding now.
Most dangerous creature of all.
What was I gonna say? Yeah, the College of Spirits, the Bard multiclass was a character that I wanted to play for a horror campaign, and I completely forgot about it when thinking of other characters, and then I remembered it. It's like, oh yeah, I remember this guy. This was a character I wanted to kind of like think about and explore. It's just I haven't been able to find the proper the proper campaign to play it in, because he was also a concept that I had for the mage campaign, but then not a lot of players, but like at least two other players in the game were also playing warlocks, and it's like, this is a lot of warlocks. I think
Warlock
I don't think
City.
Yeah.
It's always fun.
Yeah. I guess should we get on the boat just so?
I mean, is there anything else you guys want to do in Rowan?
I mean,
before we kick off.
Once again, I was wishing Donald was here so we could maybe talk a little bit more about Golveg and like figure out like the distance from Golveg proper to the center of the island, wherever this what's the word? But like Golveg would have like a shop, air quote, right? Like somewhere to like buy some stuff.
Golveg proper, yeah.
Yeah.
We didn't add it to the list, or to the quest list, but we should add orphanage there.
Yeah. I unfortunately don't know where the orphanage is, so I'll probably have to. The cube is. Hang on, let me check.
I know what the orphanage is.
Yeah. I could hand the cubic gate off to you, and
brilliant plan. I can magic artifact.
Oh right, didn't Scarfang? Wait, no, it wasn't Was it Scarfang?
Huh?
Either Scarfang or Thorir has gained access to 10-year quests.
Oh, that was me.
That was you.
It was you. Yeah, you're the highest rank in the party.
Yeah.
Right.
I think you're diamond now, I believe.
Yeah.
Or just below that.
Our matchmaking is fucked, boys.
Hang on, I forgot to change it.
I have the whole thing for this. Need to double check. Did I post it? Yeah, I think I posted it in the game chat actually. I can scroll up a little bit.
Evil Triforce.
Yeah, so I think you're diamond now. Yes, because or no, you're either diamond or gold. Forget.
It has to be diamond because gold gains access to 1-year quest.
Yes, because Thorir's gold. You were diamond.
Scar is diamond 3. I am gold 3, and K is silver 1.
Yeah.
Also, hi again.
Hello. Hi. Well, we were talking about Golveg and stuff, and like what to do, and Kay was gonna ask you like questions about Golveg, and just like so like I mean, I don't know if you would know the answers or not, but I think Kay's main question is like, is anybody from your village going to give us flack for going to the center of the island to find this thing?
No, they'd probably more be like, good luck.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, I made a whole joke about that like earlier, where like a group of adventurers come and it's like we're here to like find a sacred artifact that's on your island, and then like your dad's like, haha, good luck with that, and the ants that like murder you like have death breath, and then the adventurers like ants that have death breath, and the adventurers are never seen from again. Yeah.
Yeah, basically my father would be like, if it's not in his trophy vault, good luck to you.
I would like to think we are a group of accomplished adventurers. And I'm not saying that we'll have an easy time with like the island of Golveg, but we won't die instantly.
Mm-hmm.
I believe it.
Oh wait, shoot! Hang on, I just
at least get halfway.
I forgot. I forgot if we did talk about this. Does Golveg have issues with like teleportation magic? Because I did suggest
that's what we talked about last time. Because you can't teleport in or off the island.
Okay. So
it's almost before he explained he had to row to the mainland.
Okay, so we'll have to. So, and how many days did you say it would take to get to Golveg?
5 days.
5. Oh shit.
Huh?
Okay.
I have 1 to 2 days.
Yes, I did the math on it because it's about 500 miles. You can go about 120 miles per boat a day. So it's 120 miles per day per boat on boat.
We might be cutting this this quest really close then, because oh wait, no, well, not necessarily super.
3 weeks. At most, it takes you 10 days to boat the boat, and that's just as long as you get the boat halfway away from Golbag, you can teleport.
Yeah, but like this isn't including like what's the word? Like the time it'll take for us to get to the center of the island, because we don't know how far the center of the island is from Golbag, the village.
I have it written down at 3 days to reach the center.
Oh, okay. So 5 days to get there, 3 days to reach the center, then 3 more days to get back. Yeah, we should be fine.
Nice.
It's fine.
Yeah, I guess the thing that we were
ever happened.
I mean, regarding like supplying ourselves, I don't really have a lot of gold to supply us, like to buy supplies currently. So
you gave it all back to the tavern.
I mean, I didn't have a whole lot of gold to begin with. What was I going to say?
Well,
I mean, should we just get on the boat and start heading to Golveg?
We can do, sure. Or we can go to the orphanage as well. I don't know.
Orphanage? What's this?
Well, the orphanage isn't in Roanoan, right?
True. Yeah, it's in Borda, which is like coast, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's due south.
Yeah, maybe better to do that later then.
Yeah, but like I don't think there's necessarily a time limit on you and going to visit orphans.
No, I guess not.
But yeah,
making kids wait is kind of a dick thing to do.
I mean, to be fair, a lot of this mail I feel like was a little bit time sensitive, air quote. And I mean, I don't know what I was gonna say.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like whatever I'm gonna say is just gonna be kind of bad at the end of the day. But boat.
Sure. Boat.
Yeah.
Boat.
Boat.
Maybe boat.
So, like I said, it is a standard sailing ship, so it is not super hard to get passage on it. It also helps because you guys are well known, at least in Ronan. So they are like, oh hell yeah, we'd love to help you, yeah, for sure, and they don't even charge you for it. So
Cool.
That's definitely a plus for those of you who are a little lower on funds.
I'm not necessarily low. I have 31 gold at right now, which isn't necessarily like low on funds. It's just I can't buy any like healing potions with that. Potentially.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, actually, before we get moving, as we're getting on the boat, I will cast a level 5 aid on everybody that I can.
Why, you don't feel safe on the ocean?
No, I just like I do this all the time every morning. Let's see. Who can I get this to? Up to 3 creatures. Sweet, including Fen.
Yes. Well, no, up to 3 creatures.
Oh shit. Oh.
It doesn't aid let you cast it on one more person per upcast?
No,
or it's the maximum HP you get.
Yeah, it's just the max
HP. The upcast basically goes from like 5, 10, 15, 20, so on.
Okay, so it just increases the
amount of health.
Yeah, the amount, not the actual. That's fine.
Yeah.
So you can give it to 3 people. So you're picking.
Okay. You know what? I'll give it to my friends. I'll leave myself without aid.
I was about to say I'm good.
The tank that has 200 HP.
I'm sorry. Do we not want the tank to have more HP?
Not if it means you get more.
Okay. So then I'll cast it on myself, Finn, and Scarfang.
Thank you.
So everybody, not everybody. So me, Finn, and Scarfang can add. Let's see, 5. Hang on. Sorry. Okay. Increases
25.
25.
No, second level plus 5 every level. 5th level, so you get 20.
Mm-hmm. Well, surely it should list what happens with the upcast on the spell.
It does.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. Using a spell slot of 3rd level or higher, a target hit points increases by an additional 5 for each spell slot above 2nd level. So Percy is right; it would be 20. Max HP 20. All right, I forgot. I forgot if I mentioned or not, but I do close tonight. But I have to be there at 5:30, so I should be good for a little bit. We should be able to play the max normal time.
If we're getting organized,
leave it open for everybody to come in.
Right.
It's only polite.
Shut the fuck up! Fuck off! I hate you. I take the aid back from Scarfang.
No, I'm only picking 2 people. Fuck you. Okay.
So yeah, everybody's base boosted for the next 8 hours of aid.
Oh yeah.
All right. With that, your trek on the ocean begins.
So, she rises way.
To just communicate this, because you were given fair warning by her beforehand, there is a possibility that Thassa notices your presence on the ocean. So, as the first day of travel begins, can I please have one of you roll me a d100?
I'll do it since we're going to my home.
All right.
My house in the middle of
57.
Okay. One more. Okay. With that, your first day goes uneventful.
Cool.
You begin your travel. It is about 8 hours of travel via boat. Because it is a later start to the day, unfortunately. So by the time you end your sailing trip, it is already dark. That has been for a good bit. It is now pushing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's almost midnight. So you guys are welcome to stay up if you'd like. You're welcome to take a long rest. You guys are still on the river, leaving Roanoan and kind of going out to sea. Your speed is not as fast as you would like it to be. One, due to the shorter day trip, due to starting later, and also the fact that because you are on a river and it's not as wide and the winds are not as strong as it would be on the open sea, it's a bit slower on the pace. So, with that, what do you do? Rest?
Yeah, I mean, I'll rest because I have a point of exhaustion.
Okay.
Scar is working out.
Yeah. But I believe my rest. Hang on, let's see. I have undead nature. Basic deathless nature. You don't need to. You can finish a long rest in 4 hours if you spend those hours in an inactive motionless state during which you retain unconsciousness. So yeah, I'll take 4 hours to take a long rest essentially and get rid of that point of exhaustion.
Okay.
What am I? Sorry, I noticed that my armor.
Warrior's gonna stay up and help the crew. I made it a dice roll because I was like, I couldn't make up my mind.
What's up, Kay? Sorry.
I was saying what's the word? I noticed that my AC is only 10, which doesn't feel right.
It is.
I mean,
you have
know
+0 to Dex. You can't wear armor.
Yes, I am aware of both of those thoughts, but I thought I had like a ring of protection or something. But I guess I was wrong about.
No.
Oh wait, I have mage armor. That's the.
When you cast it.
I mean, yes, I know.
Sorcerer.
All
right. Yeah, no, that's why everyone kept giving you shit up like, why do you only have 10 AC?
What are you doing this close to the fight?
I'm gonna dismantle.
That's why Scar is always like, get the fuck back.
Yeah. I'm gonna dismantle whatever covers the rudder system on the boat so I can figure out how it works.
Well,
I'm doing the reverse how it's made.
Okay.
Meanwhile,
give me an
investigation
check.
The crew.
What kind of check?
Investigation.
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
I'll say you can roll. I could say you can roll with advantage because you have the benefit of time.
Yay.
And you have proficiency with woodworking and stuff too. Okay, that's actually not bad for you.
Yeah.
Also, I assume at some point the crew are gonna notice what he's doing.
Probably.
Well, for the most part, most of them are gone to bed because of the fact that like it's silent running. So they're basically it's minimal crew at this point because it's not a steam engine. It's not like the boat stopped. They've more or less anchored.
Right, okay.
Tonight, so
in that case, I won't stay up.
Yeah, they have because it doesn't go 24 hours. It's not like the Onyx where you can just kind of do that, unfortunately. But with it being dark, with there being no light on this river, save for the moonlight that comes through the trees, like they have to stop at risk of her breaking the boat.
I am not at risk of breaking the boat.
So, Scar, and let's say Thor, because you did say you would stay up a little bit. You would see Scar after like an hour or two after you've like walked by. What the fuck is Scar? He's been very quiet and by himself for a while.
Always dangerous.
Wait, I wonder.
Scar, you have gotten a very basic understanding of how the rudders and stuff work. It is just very simple lever and pulley system, using basically more or less ropes tied to a gear mechanism that allows from the steering wheel to more or less move these giant rudders and allow for minimal searing where available. And then same for because this is it's both a sailboat, but it also has it's also a rowboat in Nibi as well. They do have giant oars down below that you kind of open up where like cannons would be. Where they've obviously don't have cannons down below. They have a couple, but not that many because it's not a ship for combat. It's a ship for travel. And so they stick these giant oars out and have crews of men who come out, and if there's no wind and they have to start moving, or at least get to a current, they can do that. So it's a very, very like for such a simple like physics-based engine, just using a rope and pulley system more or less. It's very sufficient.
Is it just like powered by like purely the wrist, or is there some sort of like pulley mechanism that makes it a bit easier to go steer left and right?
Yeah, so I'd say with an 18, without taking apart the whole ship to find it, so basically the steering wheel itself is it goes into a platform that in of itself has a gear that then has a rope going down with a pole that then connects to a larger gear as a whole. And then inside of that, there's all sorts of other ropes and tethers and different metal poles that are then basically moving. Like the poles themselves are going back and forth as it's being steered. And so it's actually a bunch of smaller parts that by moving one part gets the whole thing to go. So there's definitely there's counterweights and things that like by turning one way makes a part lighter.
Okay.
So there's a whole system to this, which is really interesting to look at, and like it sucks that you can't just take the whole ship apart. It's that like I want to see it. I want to see it for myself. That like driving you a little bit crazy.
Real.
But
it's like what?
So what if I didn't?
Sorry. What? Sorry. What if you? What if you? What?
Huh? Sorry.
What if you did? Did you just say what if you did take the ship apart?
No. Why would I say that?
But I was gonna say that's why when you know like in like old time films like if the enemy ship is able to get around behind them and shoot the rudder, they're knackered. They are they're dead in the water. It doesn't matter how much wind they have in the sails. Without the rudder, they're screwed.
True.
I mean, same for I don't know about now, but definitely for still like up until World War II. Yeah, you take out the rudder, a ship is screwed.
Yeah, here's kind of a very basic explanation.
Neat.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
I'm going to attach a weight at the center point so that it will always tend back to 0.
It's a little hard to do that. It's one thing with certain areas where like the rudder where you're kind of like down below for maintenance. For what you're going to want to do, you would have to probably get in the water and go underneath the boat.
That's not a good idea, is it?
Can I roll my what is Scar up to sense?
Give me an insight check.
Damn it! 9.
He's behaving himself for now.
Hey.
How high would I if I got 10? Would it be like where is he?
Yeah, it would have been like, it doesn't seem like he's doing anything, but the 9, he's more just like looking at the boat. He's definitely like intrigued by it. It's about all you really get.
All I really get is that he's standing there and there's gears going in his head.
Cogs are weaving.
The hamster on the wheel is going.
Are we like docked by a coast, or are we just like free?
Yeah, so like you have to look at it as here. I can make a little doodle too. That will probably help. So more or less, let's say you have like the main island itself, right?
Yeah.
Well, if you're doing
river,
a doodle, let me stretch to
the map. There's a river that kind of goes out to the actual open ocean because Roanoke is inland. So you guys are following this river, and you've kind of stopped near the edge of the river, where like it's a bit more. It's not super shallow, so they don't shore it on accident, but it's kind of just like in the middle, a little off to the side.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, we're not directly in the middle because we'll be blocking.
Yeah, you're not fjord by any means. They don't, again, because they don't want to fucking deal with that. They have laid anchor, and it's not that hard to just kind of get it. You still feel it bobbing occasionally.
Okay.
But
I'm gonna tippy toes in the water and see if anything tries to bite me.
okay.
Thassa grabs you by the leg and is like, "Gotcha, bitch."
Yeah, it's just her.
I mean, you never know.
Scarfang, roll a d100.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
shit.
I'm clinging to the boat for the life, by the way. I've got the climbing gear always on. What's that?
3.
That's 3. I flows 300.
No, that's not how that works.
I make the
Okay.
rules though.
Oh, what was that?
Okay.
Oh, thank you for
Huh?
the follow. So I was reacting to Twitch sound effects. Carry on.
You're good. You're good.
Did you say okay or K?
No, I said okay.
Okay.
I gotta pull up something.
Oh, nuts. Oh, no.
It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. You? Okay.
On a good game.
First things first. Atlays, I am going to send you a screenshot.
Oh no.
Okay. It's always a good start.
You wanted to roll higher, and I rolled first. I was like, there's no way.
If there's a will, there's a way.
There is a way. I need to pull up something real quick. So give me just a moment. I wasn't expecting this early.
God damn it! What did you do, Scarfang?
What did I do?
You
What did Thassa do more like?
I will not take this slander.
Yes,
Okay.
Mr. Yep, welcome to. Yep, the Racketeer Society is right. Welcome to Plan Q.
Scar, I need you to roll a d4.
Oh God,
A D4.
is that how many piranhas are now attached to his foot?
3.
Maybe.
Again. It's a
That'd be
3 day today.
hilarious. That would be hilarious.
That's how many.
Yeah.
Okay. It's fine. Okay. So, Scarfang, as you are like, I'll just take a little peek. You know, just pull a toe in the water. It'll be fine. What's the worst that could happen? Right.
Honestly, what's the worst that could happen?
Oh, let me count the ways.
You begin dipping your foot in the water.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's fine. It's cold again because it is now fall and it is now getting cool. Even in coastal areas, it's getting colder, especially at night, where the direct sun is not immediately overhead, and the water begins to chill. You dip your toe in the water, and you're putting those gifts in the wrong channel, but that's okay.
Oh fuck!
You're good. You're good.
God damn it!
And as you do, question: does Scar have dark vision? Do orcs get that?
Let me check.
I think
I want to say yes.
I'm pretty sure they
half orcs do. So I think
I get dark
orcs
vision.
do.
Okay.
I'm the joke
Adrenaline
is
rush, dark vision, powerful build, relentless endurance.
the joke for literally most of the campaign is that everybody in the group has dark vision except for Kay until he got the fucking...
Okay.
Ooh.
So as you
Bye-bye.
put your toe in the water,
dark vision. Yeah, dark vision.
and step down, feel that cold water hit your toes, and you push down, expecting soft sand. You know, the kind of feeling that wet sand kind of giving underneath, that like pressure as it shifts beneath your weight.
Mm-hmm.
Instead, you hear crunch.
Crunch.
And something hard and kind of sharp. Not like enough to like pierce your skin, but it definitely gave way under your weight.
Huh.
What do you do?
I look down and see what it is. If I can.
Okay. You can see kind of embedded in the shoreline, kind of almost half buried in the sand, is what appears to be a very sizable egg that you have now put your foot through.
You dumbass motherfucker.
Wait, what kind of egg?
Give me a perception or investigation check.
Good. I feel like it's more perception. Yeah.
With an 8, it's dark. It's still in the water and slightly buried by sand, and the only part that's now jutting out from where the sand is has a hole in it from your foot.
Oh god.
Hard to tell.
How long would it take for me to invent a flashlight?
Well,
You have like 5 seconds before that
You
thing's
have
mom.
lithium on you? I don't know what's going on.
Do I have lithium on me?
Roll for lithium. No.
Right. Well, I'll take my boot out of it for one.
Okay.
Do I have a torch? I'll light a torch.
Okay. Lighting a torch, you can start to see the loose bits of shell that are now floating in the water. Some have drifted off at this point. There is still a current to this river. Though you can see it is a dark, almost like a blackish blue, very dark, almost like darker than navy blue. Though it is almost like pearlescent that has like a sheen to it, almost like an oil spill. Like has like light reflects off of it. It's like this dark blue, almost black sheen. And kind of looking over it, you can see there is a pattern to the shell. It is not scale, but it's almost like what's the best way to describe this? It's almost like ribbed stripes around it. So you can see like it's smooth and then curls up and like a line that then circles around and then goes down, back, and then back up, and it's kind of like juts over, almost like waves cascading slowly over.
Is that a pattern on the egg?
Yes. So it looks kind of like
I'm gonna pick
it's a very like wavy texture to it.
Okay. Oh god.
Picking it up, water has now sucked into it. You have this shell.
What's inside of it?
Water.
Kind of holding your torch over, you can see what looks to be a almost developed enough to have hatched. Maybe a couple more weeks before it had done so. A very sizable turtle.
Oh, that always kind of hurts, doesn't it? Okay. He can fix this, probably. Okay.
No, I fucking can't. Okay. How long is
just fix it? It's fine.
Just fix it, dude.
Turtle.
How long has it been since Kay has like ragdolled for his?
Maybe an hour and a half.
God damn. What?
I broke something.
Kay will drag himself from. I would like to imagine he is posted up somewhere that's kind of weird and obscure. And I know it was said that like the crew on the ship was getting ready for bed, but I like to think he posted up somewhere and somebody was working nearby. And when Scarfang starts to like call for Kay pokes his head out of wherever he's hiding and is like, "What?" And he scares the bejesus out of somebody as he gets up to go and see what the fuck Scarfang wants.
So you mean like a true cat? Kay put himself somewhere that you would like. No one would ever sleep freaking there.
What do you? What's with the egg? Are you making omelets? It's a little.
I stepped on it. Can you fix it? I think it's almost done growing. He's like looking inside it.
Hang on. I'm looking through. literally, I I'm looking through everything that I can do. I don't have anything. Obviously nobody would have anything that could fix an egg. Maybe a druid could have something. Kay doesn't.
Would healing magic heal?
Whatever's inside is already dead.
Yeah. Is there a role?
Chance to fully develop, and then water came in.
Yeah. Is there a role that I can make to identify what the what the egg belongs to?
I would say is Thorir here at this point?
I mean, the fact that Scar started shouting for Kay, yes.
Yeah.
You'd be like, shit.
I will say, hey, you, even with the roll, you wouldn't recognize this. Thorir, you know exactly what this is, because you've seen these near Golveg.
Uh-huh.
This is a dragon turtle. This is a dragon turtle wormling, or would have been.
I feel like
how,
they just lay those on the beach.
Thor, I would like to let you know.
I mean, sure, okay, they're dragon and whatnot, but they're still turtles, and turtles do that. They'll lay a bunch of eggs, bury them in the beach, and then when they hatch, they've got to fend with themselves to get to the water.
Before Thorir says anything, Kay's gonna speak up and be like, "I literally just got here. Whatever the fuck just happened is not my fault."
Okay, would Thorir know that the turtle part in Dragon Turtle applies here when it comes to eggs, and that they don't come back and check on them, they just leave them once they're laid?
They traditionally will lay them either... it depends on whether dragon turtle, because dragon turtles are both aquatic and land creatures.
Yeah.
A lot of them will lay them because of their size. They won't lay them actually at beaches. They'll lay them in riverbeds. They'll lay them in areas where the turtle can either go to the water and live in the water, or have land accessible for like more immediate resources. So this does apply. Yeah, they are.
Yeah, they're laid and left to fend for themselves.
Oh, okay. Well, this guy didn't fend for himself very well.
I'm going.
Well, yeah, they probably don't think. Can Thorir do the math on how heavy Scar must be? The fact that his foot went through it.
It's well. First of all, Scar is probably, I think we said the better part, like 450, 500 pounds with all this stuff on him. Like he's got some weight to him. Also, it was still an egg. Like they're durable, but at the end of the day, it's still an egg.
Yeah, direct.
Those things are not very tough.
Kay should know. Kay should know that eggs are not tough.
Why should you know that?
I fireballed a fucking. Yeah. That's why it took. I mean, to be fair, also I thought
500 pounds of direct pressure on an egg. Yeah.
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 I don't know what I was trying to say, but Scarfang, welcome to the Egg Murder Club, I guess. I don't know.
Yay. Sucks here.
So, I feel horrible.
Thor, are we fucked? Thor, that's all I need to know. Are we fucked? Do we need to like start getting ready for something?
No, the eggs are laid and kind of left, and left for themselves.
I mean, I feel really. I mean, I didn't do it. It was Scarfang that I feel kind of bad for that. Should we like give it a proper burial?
I think we just put it back.
I would say putting it back is probably the best option.
All right.
Fair, yeah.
Good night, fella. Sorry for spawn killing you.
Why were you trying to get off the ship, Scarfang?
I was trying to figure out how the rudder works.
Oh, okay, well, yeah. I mean, dang.
It's so weird.
Well, you see, I was gonna ask you to like help me with something, but it sounds like you're busy with something else.
What did you need help with?
Well, like I remember back when we murdered the giant like spider lady, and we got her hair, and like we still have it, and it's like in peak condition right now.
Yeah.
Well, like I was trying to think of what I want to do with it, but I'm drawing a blank on what I want to do.
Okay. Do you need my help with ideas?
Yeah. I was hoping that you could like help me, like like come up with like something to do with it, and like we could start like working on the basis of like like creating something, like the planning for it. But like, if you want to do something with the oh, really? Really? Are you sure?
Yeah, it's much more entertaining.
Yeah. I mean, Thor, is there anything from like any monster parts that we've gotten recently that you want Scarfang to make into anything? You know, anything that you wanted to think on? And Kay's kind of giving him a look.
So it's a little difficult to do that on a boat.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
Well,
okay, I'm
we
not.
can brainstorm.
Hang on. Yeah,
Yeah, you can
I'm
draw
not.
plans. Yeah.
Okay,
It's like, but it's you can't exactly have a forge on you.
Okay,
No.
hang on. I was not saying, "Hey, build this thing for me right now." I was literally saying I wanted to brainstorm with Scar, not like let's make it right now. Like,
Yeah, and also it
like,
sounded like you had an ulterior motive to get me away from the rudder.
oh yeah, no. The planning was just to get you away from the rudder.
Yeah,
Fair.
Yeah, because I think when you mentioned like, oh, I'm just messing with the rudder, I think Kay's head is just like, I don't want Scarfang anywhere near the rudder. Let's have him focus on something else. And
fair.
but sorry, but I fuck, I haven't taken my long rest yet. But
Nope.
yeah, so I guess I'll sit down with Scar. I don't know. I like, would Scarfang want to get started on this immediately or?
Yeah,
Okay.
Scarfang needs like a target,
Alright.
or he's gonna get bored again.
I mean, when
Right,
Scarfang likes to sleep, it's like midnight.
Is it? Oh shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what we were all trying to do.
Then I guess I should sleep. Why was I awake? Probably night watch or something.
Hmm.
Oh,
I think you were
I
just
guess I'll
awake
be
because you wanted to be
brainstorming
awake.
and then sleep. True. Oh yeah, I remember now because I started on the rudder. I spent a lot of time on that.
You didn't touch it at all, right? Because I think we need the rudder to go places.
No, I didn't touch it.
Okay.
Do we believe him?
I mean, Kay believes him because I'm gonna be real honest. Aura kind of clocked out for a second when Scarfang was messing with the rudder because I didn't know. I like Kay had like turned in for the night, so Kay believes him.
I mean, I took it apart and put it back together again, but I never got around to messing with it. I stepped on the egg when I was going to.
Mm. Well, you know what? Let's save planning for in the morning because as Thor said, it is midnight, and I'm still pretty exhausted from the other night, if you know what I mean.
Ha. Sorcerers, no stamina.
I will have you know I was running him ragged. Thank you very much.
It doesn't sound like it.
Anyhow.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, sorry, you go first. Yeah. Everybody's sleeping. I'm taking my 4 hours.
Okay.
I have Kay has perched himself up somewhere comedic to conk out for 4 hours.
Okay. Thorir, do you go back to sleep?
Once I'm sure Scar is out.
Okay. Scar.
Four
Stop
years.
leaning over my bed. I'm trying to sleep. Jesus.
4 years that parent. He doesn't go until he is sure the child is down.
Okay. Scar.
Yes.
Do you go to sleep?
Yes.
Okay.
Thassa haunts your dreams, and she's like, "Bro, the fuck."
It's just like, for fuck's sake, I can't let you anywhere near water. Ah.
Okay. With that, you guys are able to sleep in and
Sweet.
get to bed. So take
I'm
your
gonna make
shower.
sure that before he wakes up, Thor's bed is cranked up so he hits his head on the ceiling when he gets up.
I mean, we're probably in hammocks, so
I'm gonna lift up his hammock so he bonks his head on the ceiling when he gets up. Oh,
I think I
birds.
hit long rest, and I think it worked. I'm not sure.
Okay. So, with that, beginning your day, traveling on the boat. You are beginning your second day of travel, hoping to make it out of the riverbed and make it out to sea.
Funny.
So, who would like to roll the D100 for today?
Well, I've already gone.
I guess I'll go next. D100.
Yeah. Also,
Alright.
I'd like to remove the. I mean, I don't want to remove sandworm thing, but even if I would, I can't. Just FYI, I don't know why.
You're good.
But I've lost that ability.
Oh yeah, it has 8 hours passed. If they have, then
It's been 8 hours.
okay, yeah. You know what? I won't do it every day. Just it's an action to do. So like, if we get into a fight, I'll cast aid then. So
Okay.
Okay.
I rolled a 26. Thassa might come and get our gams today. I'm sorry, guys.
Yay.
Oh, please, God.
So, second day of travel goes really uneventful, getting the full 12 hours in for you guys being able to travel. You make it a good distance. Hooray!
Hooray!
Before Thassa's like, fuck no.
Yeah, she just sets the water to go the other way.
Hits that Uno reverse card.
Yeah.
Water, go backwards card.
Anyway, El Nino for you.
Okay. So,
Movement request forwarded to the game master.
so
It's me whenever I try to get out of bed.
body, please move. I don't want to get out either, but we have to.
Game master denies the request. Sleep for another hour.
Alarm says, "Get the fuck up now!"
You're right.
I love the new ones that they have that like they have to chase it. They go and like it's on wheels. It'll run from
Oh
you.
yeah.
Or
Those are
the ones that there's certain ones where you have to like take a photo of something before you go to sleep, and then you have to take a photo of the exact same angle, like everything, in order to turn off the alarm.
Yeah, no.
I mean, I
So-
like the idea, but that sounds annoying.
It's really
No,
annoying. That's the point.
That's how an alarm gets thrown out the window.
Yeah.
So you guys are going for your second day.
Mhm.
What are you guys doing on the boat?
Well,
Just
I
kinda
guess
hanging
I'm what's eating Gilbert graping it with fucking Scarfang. Trying to
What the fuck does that mean?
Yes.
What the fuck is Gilbert graping it?
keeping you entertained so you don't go off and fuck something up.
Gilbert grape.
Okay, the movie's called What's Eating Gilbert Grape. It has Leonardo DiCaprio in it when he was younger.
This is when he's watching the other kid. But he's
Yeah,
watching
yeah,
Leonardo
yeah.
DiCaprio. Okay. Fuck me. That was such a throw. Okay. It's really good.
I think Aura has
broke
broken himself with his own joke.
I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't laugh at my own joke so hard. But yeah, basically, I'm K
I'm gonna drown.
No, K is trying to keep Scarfang not distracted, but busy with like the like you know like like making concept like stuff for what K wants to do with Arachne's. No, that's not her name. The hair that we got from Spider Lady.
Arasta.
Arasta, yeah. I don't know why I said Arachne.
It's one from Athena and her story.
Yeah. But Kay's just like, yeah, I'm thinking of like armor, but I can't really wear armor because I'm not very I just don't know how to wear armor, you know?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Pretty heavy stuff.
Yeah. So like, I was thinking about maybe some like like some clothing that has like the property of armor with the hair. That's my idea.
I mean, that makes sense, yeah.
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 I mean, is it strong tensile stuff, Percy?
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty durable.
Yeah.
It's possible.
We could spin it into armor. Ooh. What if we spin it into armor and then you can kind of use it to have Spider-Man powers to like grapple yourself away from danger
That
or trap somebody? I don't know.
that would be kind of fun.
Yeah.
Also, would be very freaking useful for you.
Okay, I need you guys to understand the reason why I stay so close to the fight is because literally a lot of the things that I can do has like a 30-foot range, and you guys are up in the fight as well, so I can't support you guys if I'm not like close to the danger as well. I'm not staying near the fight because like I'm la-di-da, I'm just standing here with my dick in my hands. It's like if I don't stay, what the fuck's going on? It's like if I don't stay close to the fight, I can't hit Scarfang and Thorir with a haste to keep them up to keep them moving faster.
Fair. I always thought you were suicidal.
We know. We're also busting your balls.
Yeah, I know.
I always thought you were just kind of suicidal.
I apparently I was at some point, but I like living now.
Hey, that's good to hear.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh wait, we're also out on the ocean. We could be fishing at some
You're not
point.
on the ocean yet.
Yeah, we're still
not yet.
Out of the ocean. You're still
Okay, sorry. My apologies.
So, if anything, now's the time to go fishing because once we're in deep ocean, Thassa is gonna like throw, I don't know, big things at us.
I mean, I was gonna say, whilst Aura's planning and keeping Scar engaged. That's what Scar was probably gonna. Thoria was gonna do with his. Where did I put it? Because I've got the fishing the magical +1 fishing tackle.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I don't know what that does.
Okay. Yeah, if you would like to do that, you are welcome to.
So, what is a fishing check exactly?
Yes. So, would you please do me a favor? If you are fishing, go ahead and roll a d100.
Fishing check. So, what does the fishing, the +1 tackle do exactly?
That's when you actually go. If you, the 100 is to see what you get. There's an actual check for reeling something in.
Oh, okay. 87.
87. All right. One moment. Grab. Nope, wrong folder. This one. There we go.
The sound effects is giving me flashbacks to freaking original Thunderbirds. It's like literally the same sound effects.
Why is this having such a hard time? Oh, there we go. You said 87, correct?
87, yes, sir.
Okay.
Oh, that last sip of that G Fuel was chalky.
Guys, you should watch the short I sent. It's fucking amazing.
Damn.
There we go. So 87. Okay. You're kind of fishing for a little bit, and after a while, you do seem to snag something.
Ooh.
So, with that, the fishing is on. Would you please?
The fishing is on.
The fishing is on.
It's on.
I need for you to go ahead and roll a d20, and you can add either your strength or your dexterity to this.
So, well, I'm going to go straight. So, So just roll a strength check. Yeah.
Correct, and then add +1.
So
What the fuck?
additional bonus plus roll. You
All right.
bitch.
So as you try and yank back, it's a bastard. This fish is tough. It is yanking and it is not wanting to give anything. So with that is one failure.
All right.
Go ahead and try roll again.
The heat is on.
All right.
Unfortunately, yanking too hard, you lose the fish.
Damn it.
Jeez.
Fuck, it's on the other side of the planet now. I just saw it streak through the sky.
As a matter of fact, you would be able to make out with the 15 as you're kind of yanking back, because it does come out of the water a little bit. You can see this almost like square-shaped fish. It's very long and very while it is round-ish, it is very it's almost like dory. It's in like shape. It's a very like interesting looking shape. But you can see this bright red and orange scales, accompanied by a glowing yellow fin that almost like mimics like a flickering flame, and it's like lighting and flickering as it's like yanking back.
Oh, okay. Dang it. Dang, Bobby.
Yeah, this was a this is a fish. You have 3 chances to try and roll. You have to beat a 19 or higher, and you have to roll that twice.
Jesus.
So you get 2 out of 3. It is worth about
Pull
250 gold.
Pull the fish. Pull the fish.
So
Don't worry.
with that,
I don't think do I have a chance of a third one, or is it gone?
it's already gone. So you failed 2 of the checks.
Yeah. You need to win best 2 out of 3.
Mm-hmm.
Do it again.
Well, yeah. We've got all day, so yeah, 4 years gonna keep fishing.
Okay. Yeah, go for it. Give me another D100 roll.
Ooh, 1. Okay.
Okay then.
You have successfully caught the newspaper.
Roll a D100.
I mean,
This feels much heavier than 1 boot. 10 pairs of boots.
oh yeah. If I had rolled that, if that was a cleric and that was divine intervention, would have been awesome.
But you're not. No. No.
71.
Go ahead and roll a D100 because something happens.
Oh crap! Well, that's 71 on that second roll, by the way.
Okay.
You pull out that Nat Geo wild fishing guy.
What?
You haven't seen that show?
Okay.
Wait, is that the guy? The show literally ended because he had found all the monster fish.
No,
Yeah,
that's
exactly. No,
that's different. The fishing monsters guy.
Yeah.
I don't think that's the Nat Geo Wild guy.
I meant the fishing with monsters guy. Though.
Oh, fishing.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
okay.
Not the show wrong.
yeah, that guy. Yeah, the show literally came to an end because he had found them all. And they had no more show.
Yeah, you pull him out and he's still crying.
Well, I doubt he's crying because I'm pretty sure it's repeated so much he probably still gets some form of royalty.
Okay.
Dude, I feel like, maybe, I guess, but I don't think he did it for money.
I know, yeah, he didn't.
Now.
I think he did it for the So,
he did it for the ladies.
Tony, back to my fishing, by the way.
Ladies in the plenty of fish in the sea kind of way.
It is heavy, even for you.
Shit.
Give me a strength roll, +1.
Don't tell me you pulled up the mom.
I'm gonna rage before I start pulling because what happened last time. I'm like, I'm not losing this one.
You're gonna kill us.
+1 at advantage. There we go. 21.
Doesn't move.
Shit.
You already have advantage, so helping doesn't help you.
No, doesn't. Yeah.
Just keep pulling.
Give you another roll.
Pull the boat, okay?
A 1 and a 2.
It's not moving, and the boat is kind of going at this point, and it's starting to lag behind. What do? You can try again if you'd like.
Yeah. I think you're trying to make me do plus 15. What was that from? You know, the autofill suggestions. There's plus 15 there. Any ideas where that was from?
No.
But yeah, one more try.
Weapon attack? I don't know.
Maybe.
Unfortunately,
Yeah,
you're getting at the point where if you keep trying, you're gonna snap your wire.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
Okay. Hey, give me a perception check.
Oh God.
Oh God, it's a fucking whale.
Just a normal perception check. Okay. Oh, I don't see shit.
Okay. Well, with an 11, it's not bad. You can see, like, kind of like, what the fuck was it? Like, trying to look and trying to see what it is. You can vaguely make out the outline of something big. Very big. Whatever it is just there. It didn't seem like it moved. That's all you see.
Like it.
It
Like
didn't move.
A
He's
non.
taunting us.
Just you see the silhouette of something. That's all you see. Something big.
Dude, he's begging us to go into the water. We should go.
Is Thorir still trying to fish?
No. Well, I've given up that. But yeah, I'm still fishing.
Okay. So, with that, we'll go ahead and take a little break because I have to go out with something, and we'll come back in a little bit.
Yeah,
okay.
We'll be right.
Alright, guys, big plan. We load
Right
some
back to it.
harpoons into the
Yeah.
And that's
I
just
can.
I'm gonna keep fucking with the rudder.
Oh God.
You're just trying to add a weight to zero it when it's not being
Yeah,
moved,
so like,
correct?
yeah,
Okay.
slowly just roll back to 0. So
Okay.
that works.
Here's your options.
Okay.
1,
Hmm.
wait to the dead of night when no
Okay.
one's around to do this by yourself, so
Right.
no one knows.
Yeah.
Option B, ask the captain.
No, it has to. I want it to
Nah, that doesn't really click with what I'm going
Yeah.
with.
That's not my vibe, dude. No, we're waiting until night.
Okay.
So we'll keep that in the wings, I guess.
Okay.
In the meantime, I'm gonna look for more of those eggs.
I mean, let's say, ask the man who could potentially have us thrown off the boat if he catches me doing this, or just do it.
Okay.
And as always, Scar just goes with the Nike promotional logo.
Okay. Scar, give me a perception check.
Okay.
Okay. With a 15, you've had basically nothing going on because most of your plans rely on wind to the dead of night. So you've been able to, for the most part, pretty consistently watch over the edge of the ship and keep an eye out for more of these things. You spot a couple things in your time of watching. You would spot a pair of centaurs who would come to the edge of the forest line, watch your ship go by, would wave, and then continue on their path.
Oh. Weird. Why centaurs? Are we at Gulvik? Are we like on the coast of Gulvik?
No.
No. But centaurs are pretty close to Roanoke. You guys remember?
Oh yeah, those guys we killed, and we let a few of them get away too. Nice. Okay. Okay.
You would be able to see. There are. It would be a smaller vessel. It's a simple. It's not exactly a rowboat. It's a bit nicer than that, but it's definitely like a 2 or 3 seater. Not a sail. What are called wind boats? So it's a very simple vessel that is kind of going back there rowing and kind of like wave at you as you're kind of going by. They're coming back with a small net full of fish they've got. You would see a few different things. You'd see some aquatic life and bird life. You'd see a few birds who are like coming and resting on a log in the middle of a river, and then occasionally the log moves, comes out, turns out it's an alligator that is just kind of let them and sit on its back as they do, and it's just continued moving.
Okay.
So a lot of interesting things. You also would have watched with a 15 when Thorir was fishing. Him miss the first fish. You would have seen that bright red, almost like flame fish. But then more specifically, you would see the second thing he tried to catch. And you, with the 15, would have noticed that it is big. It's a big silhouette. It's something further down in the water, just where like the shoreline like dips down to be more like from that shallow region ending. It's something that was in the sand. And then you would see him be unable to move this thing before giving up. So it's about 100 feet behind the boat at this point. Not that far. It's about probably 30 feet.
The creature.
Whatever this thing was.
Yeah.
So it's following us?
No, so he just let go of it. So it's about 50 feet and is now because the boat basically passed it because he was parallel to it when he snagged it at first, and then kept trying, and then it's now behind the boat.
Right. I still say we load a bunch of harpoons into a cannon and shoot at it, just to see what will happen.
Man, it's not bugging us right now.
Yeah, that's true.
Can for the rest of the time that we're like sailing, could Kay just so like I understand as we like keep moving on the boat, we'll get further away from it. But Kay
you can make out it's up 60, 70, 100, 150.
Yeah.
Like it's getting further away.
It's not like following us, right? It's just sitting there. It's not following us.
If it's just sitting there, then you could argue that potentially every once in a while other fishermen have got caught in it and tried to reel it in, and it's just it's just probably going, haha, good luck, sucker.
It's just chilling right now, but we should just leave it alone, like
Okay.
It's not hurting anybody, not hurting anybody yet.
Currently,
fair enough.
It's not in the process of hurting us or anybody else.
Okay. But Scar, looking over though, you don't seem to make out anything in particular.
Okay.
You can also, I would say, occasionally you'd make out like the remnants of like, oh, that's probably what used to be like a fishing hut. That's long since hasn't been used in years. You can see the roofs caved in, and birds have made and squirrels have made their homes in it. And you can see like the remnants of what probably was someone's attempt to make like a wooden dock, a very simple one for someone like taking the fish at. Just very simple stuff that has long since been reclaimed by nature. Even some stonework, some very basic stone masonry. You can see the beginnings of a foundation that someone was building. And even probably for the 15 from this distance, you could probably make out a few tools and things that were left, like a bag of, cement mix, things like that have just long since been left. The attempts of starting something that have been abandoned over time.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't really know what else to do.
That's okay.
I'm gonna go beat up a tree.
Starts punching the mast.
No.
Okay.
Angular sails will actually lift us out of the water. It'll increase our velocity over the water.
We're flying!
I deconstructed a ship once. I know what I'm talking about.
I made wings one time. I know what I'm doing.
I'm actually a bit of an expert myself.
Could I potentially do some fishing as well?
Sure.
Yeah. Because
No, yeah, go for it.
Literally every time every time I fish, we get something fucking insane. So I want to see what we get for fishing in the
Roll a D100.
Roll a D100. Let's see what we get.
Fishing in now Thassa infested waters.
Look, I'm not actively I'm not gonna fish out the fish and fornicate with it.
What the fuck?
No one said anything about that. Why is that on your brain?
Well,
why did you even suggest that?
That was the closest thing to I should have. Sorry, my apology. I did not mean fornicate. That was the wrong word. I meant defile. I'm not gonna try and piss off Fossa with my fishing because everybody fishes.
All I'm hearing is Vula kind of enjoyed it when I turned that guy into a fish.
I will.
That's all I'm hearing.
I will. Scarfang, I just want you to remember at the end of the day, I could
irrevocably change your timeline to an experience where you had the fucking guy turn into a fish.
Scarfang, I just want to let you know, I'm going to tell you this, and you are probably not going to remember this in the future, but there is a chance that I could just leave you. I could use the cubic. The cubic gate to leave you somewhere and never come pick you up. And here's the thing, you don't know if I'm joking or not. Because I have said a bunch of heinous shit to you before.
Like what?
But I've never followed. Yeah. Just
undo the fish fucking then.
Check it, fucker.
What do I need to roll to fish? God damn it. I rolled a 46. I already did it. It was a 46.
I'm not taking out the dinner first.
With a 46, roll another D100.
Another D100. Okay, cool. Oh, 36. I thought that was a 63.
Okay.
Oh.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Worry about it. Worry a lot.
God damn it. You've pissed off Thassa.
No.
I'm pretty sure that thing down there is just like waiting for us to make a wrong move to kill us. I'm pretty sure Thassa sent that thing.
Okay. As you pull this item, you do snag something, and it is there's no check needed. You pull up what looks to be what I can only describe as a Looney Tunes Acme round bomb.
Oh, fucking hell.
My favorite. Acme bombs.
Mm-hmm.
God damn. Wait.
Fuse intact.
It's not lit, is it?
No, it's underwater.
Oh, cool. Huh. Okay, Scarfang didn't see me fish this up, did he?
You turn around to
15.
find.
He's standing over you.
I was about to say, yeah.
What you got there?
Don't worry about it, it's mine.
Does that say Acme on it?
Oh, you can read, that's surprising. Alright, well, this is mine. You can't do anything with it, and
Okay.
yeah.
Sure. What are you gonna do with it?
I don't know. Like, do I recognize that it's a bomb?
Yeah, dude, it's a bomb. It is
Okay,
the
cool.
most like cartoon accurate.
Yeah, cool,
but, like,
cool.
to describe like this is a bomb.
Okay, cool. Thorir!
What?
What are you? Okay, I fished this up, and I will show Thorir the bomb.
Do I recognize it as a bomb?
A knife. No.
I want to describe the environment, Thorir. As
Yeah.
you were like out to fishing, you're like shit, you know, looking around, you hear Thorir, and you look over in the direction of the opposite side of the vessel. You could see a bunch of crew who are also in like the middle of like carrying boxes and robes and other things that they're doing. The captain himself steering at the helm, but kind of looks over, curious of why this person is yelling across his vessel. As Kay turns around and goes, "I fished this up," and is holding a bomb mid-air on the deck.
I take it the whole
What
boat.
do you do?
I take it the whole boat does the record scratch.
Everyone stops.
Oh, will you all chill out? It was in the water. The gunpowder's probably fucked to hell and back.
Can I take a selfie with Kay and his bomb? Awesome.
You got your tablet still?
I was gonna say, I still need to figure out what that tablet does.
Oh shit! Yeah, we could have been doing that. We could have been looking into your tablet.
Fuck. Oh well.
Fishing up bombs is more important. All right.
Real, honestly. The future of war crimes depends on these discoveries.
Okay. So, with that, everyone kind of stopped. And go. They're just looking at Thorir and looking back at Kay, who is still holding the bomb.
I fished up this lighter. I wonder if it works.
Oh, you fucking dare.
Hey, I did describe to you the fuse is intact and not even wet.
Okay.
Oh no.
It is an Acme bomb.
Okay. I think Kay is like, okay. Shit. Okay.
Hey, I mean, if you don't want it.
Wait,
I'm not giving it to you.
Please,
I would say with your 15, you've had this for a little bit. Passively, you learned something about this bomb that might benefit you in the future.
Oh.
They were smart enough and they coated the fuse with wax.
Ooh. Wax coated.
Something that would repel water, but should a flame get to it, would not stop that and allow the fuse to work as intended.
I will remember that. Scar will, I won't. So I'm gonna see if I can like make a note of that somehow.
I'll remind you.
Okay, thank you.
If you want, I'll write that down. Actually, too.
Yeah.
Please do.
Look, if everybody is worried about the bomb, I'll send it back over the side.
Don't do that. That's a waste of a bomb.
Well, what are we gonna do with a bomb?
Well, store it. Keep it safe. Use it when necessary.
Alright. Well, if we're gonna store it and keep it safe, I want Thorir to store it and keep it safe because I can trust him with a bomb.
What the hell? Not a single of one of my bombs has gone off while I've had one. What are you talking about?
Okay, one of your bombs. Is this one of your bombs?
Yeah.
No,
It could be.
it's not. I
Dang.
fished it up over the side. Is your
Okay.
name Acme?
Yes. My middle name.
Oh, it's not.
I've never told you my middle name.
Okay, what is it? What is it actually?
Acme.
I don't believe you.
Is it before or after the da?
Duh, it's just
Before.
his last name. It's Scar Gronkov.
Duh.
Duh.
I thought it was Scar.
Duh is not part of my last name, dude. That's
Well,
a nickname. That's
Oh,
my
okay,
title.
you-
Alright.
Yeah.
Scarfang.
Okay, you know what, Scarfang?
What?
I do believe you that your middle name is Acme. However, I'm gonna need some secondary confirmation. So when we go to the orphanage, I'll
You know I
ask
don't
the
have
night.
parents, you asshole.
They would
Way
have
to
records.
rub it in.
They would have records on file. Dickhead. But for now, Thorir is gonna keep the bomb. Thorir, are you cool with that?
Do I? Well, no, I'm gonna check the bag of
See,
holding
he's not
here.
confident. Give me the bomb. I can
No,
control
I'm
it.
checking. I'm checking the bag of holding because there's only a 500-pound limit, and we're very close to that already.
See? He doesn't have space.
How heavy is this bomb?
I don't know.
100,000 pounds.
Million bajillion. Hold on a second. I'll give you the answer in a second.
Well, considering the fact we've already described the fact that Kay can lift it over his head, it can't be that heavy.
Yeah. I'm just trying to get the
He's been
exact
working
number
out.
for you. So it'd be under.
Kay's got like a plus 10 to strength now.
No, I do not.
It is 1 pound.
1 pound. Oh, then yeah, it can go in the bag of holding. Yeah.
Okay. Kay will gently. Actually, no. Thorir, you come to me.
Yeah, that's the easy option. Yeah.
Wow, you are not confident around explosives, huh?
No, I just serendipity. I know if I move from the spot, shenanigans.
So
Shenanigans.
Murphy's Law will happen, and the fucking
I tripped. Bam.
So dear,
I know
DM, for the purposes
Yes.
of writing down, what kind of bomb is this? So
Bomb.
I can write just bomb. Okay.
An Acme
It's
bomb.
bomb.
Acme.
I'm gonna throw a Molotov into the bag of holding.
You will not. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I mean, quite literally, all that will happen is there's now a lit Molotov in the bag of holding. That's all that would happen.
Wouldn't it touch the bomb and everything else?
No.
Well,
Why
no,
not?
because extra dimensional space.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's everything's still in that extra dimensional space. That's why you can have people go inside of it. It's still space. It's still a physical space.
Ah.
It's just an allocated physical space. Like a hard drive.
Mhm.
1 pound.
Yeah, but how long would that Molotov be lit? Because you can only breathe in a bag of holding for so long before.
It's 10 minutes to breathe, so assume about 20, 30 for an open flame.
Yeah, before
But the problem is, it's not like it's just free floating. It has to like settle somewhere. So like,
Yeah.
if you
The
throw it
first
down
thing
there,
hit.
it could very well settle next to the bomb. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Scarfang isn't actually putting a Molotov, like a lit Molotov, into the bag, are you?
No, you guys took this skit very seriously.
Look, I'm taking it seriously because I know something bad is about that. I can feel it. Kay can feel it in his bones.
Anyway, I set Kay on fire.
Okay, but yeah, I'll put the unlit Acme bomb into. Plus, like Scarfang is right. We might need the Acme bomb for later.
It could come very well. It could come in handy. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like Kay's. Kay is thinking about it from a logical standpoint of like, well, like I don't want it to go away. Like we could use this later.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
And
Kay
who
will
better to use it than the demolitions expert?
Well, like.
I'm fucking with you. Just
I
go
know.
on.
Yeah. Kay will put it in the bag of holding, and then he'll look to the whole to everybody that's been like waiting with bated breath, and it's just like it's good. It's in the bag. We're good.
Guys, I found this bomb.
Yeah.
I found this incredibly flammable liquid. I'm gonna call it gasoline. Yeah, napalm.
And then I'll turn to Scar and I tell him we will give you the bomb when we're not on the ship anymore.
Okay. It works for me.
Yep. Because
I'm not gonna go fishing because I'm pretty sure Thassa is gonna put like, I don't know, a bomb at the other end of it. Hey, I should go fishing.
It's a grenade pen. I got it, guys.
Yeah. It's just like a whole sea mine.
Ding.
Yeah.
So, with that, 12 hours have passed as you guys have been sailing, fishing, and just in general shenaniganery upon the vessel.
Mm-hmm.
Scar Night has fallen.
It's time to enact the plan.
Does Scar remove his armor, at least temporarily, so that one, he can swim, and also be quieter?
I can't swim without it?
It's heavy armor, correct?
That's true.
It is extremely difficult.
What if I still have my climbing gear on, which is basically mounted to my armor set. What if I just cling onto the side of the boat like a fly on a ceiling, you know?
That's fine, but you need to have something to grab onto, which means you got to start putting grapple points into wood.
But it was like they're like ice picks, you know? I could just sink them into the ship. They don't have to puncture the hull before we go there, but they can catch between the slits, you know, at least. Maybe.
Maybe. Okay. So, do you try that with your armor on?
I do want to, because I'm dead terrified somebody's going to try and bite me.
Okay.
You know what I'll do? I'll attach a rope to myself and to, like, I don't know, the mast. That sounds like a good one.
Okay, so there's just this rope running across the deck of the ship.
Yeah.
Into the water.
Yeah, there you go.
Not suspicious at all.
No.
Isn't that how?
You know what I should do? I should invent a diving bell helmet.
It's one of the
like those really big ones.
Oh, hey, that's kind of weird. That's kind of weird because I think Kay just has one from a long time ago.
Breathing,
yeah, bubble of water breathing.
It's like one of the you know, air quotes bad horror movies about ghosts on the ship. Isn't that? I think that's how half the, you know, at the start of the film when they show how they all died. I think that's how half of them died. A rope just cleaves them all in two, going.
It was actually
the deck
a
of the
wire.
Like
a razor.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, I mean, that's why air carriers are so deadly. Is because of that. It's a bungee cord that catches these things, and if that fucker snaps, that's going at like fucking 1,000 miles per hour and will kill you.
Yeah.
I mean, would Scarfang like to try and like sneak up on Kay and try and steal his bubble of water breathing?
I'm not good enough at sneaking for that, and Scar knows that.
I'm not perceptive enough to. Well, actually, no. That's a lie. I have a
lie.
He is also long resting, to be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, hang on. Sorry, I'm checking just to make sure.
I don't think it's like the sentinel at the door, like Warforged. I think you are still technically.
During hang on. You can finish a long rest in 4 hours if you spend those 4 hours in an inactive motionless state during which you retain consciousness.
Okay. But it's retaining consciousness, it's like elven trance. It's like elves are still technically semi-conscious. Mm-hmm. So like it would be taking your passive perception and subtracting 5 from it.
So passive perception, subtracting 5, which would
I think you have a +6, so it would
yeah,
be 11.
so it would be 11. So like if
Scar would have
Scarfang
to roll higher than 11.
Yeah. But it's up to what like Atlas wants to do
Sure.
at the end of the day.
You could just
I mean,
pull
I could try it for the funny. I'm just scared you're gonna stop my plan.
I mean, at this point, K kind of realizes that Scarfang is going to do what Scarfang's going to do.
It's less about stopping it and more about controlling what you can.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
I'll try and grab the thing from K because it'd be funny to do so.
Give me a stealth check.
Okay, I'll take off my armor for this though.
Go for it.
Imagine how mobile Scar would get if he just took off his armor.
Yeah, the 300 pounds of just shit he's carrying.
Uh-huh. I'm gonna roll it at normal
Okay.
on the assumption that I'm not wearing my armor right now. It rolled over to a 13 for 17.
17. Yeah, you are surprisingly. It's almost like it's strength training you've been doing for months. Yeah, like for the better part of a year of just constantly wearing 300 pounds of garbage on you at all points. And the second it's gone, every muscle in your body feels light and flexible. And you have a sense of bodily function you did not realize you've been missing. And you are able to very deftly sneak into Kay's room, grab the bubble, and leave.
Oh, hell yeah. Alright, bubble acquired.
Let's say his
Now
spine
we put on the armor and we're going.
Scar's spine is probably going, hallelujah! And this is where we find out Scar is actually 7'1". Or something, because it's just the 300 pounds
just gains a whole extra.
Constantly hunched.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Scar,
Gains like half
you
a
were able
foot.
to. You were able. You have two options of how you can do this. One, you can do your other plan, basically tying a rope across the mast, using your climbing kit, rappel down on the side of the ship, down to where the rudders and stuff are to do this.
Yeah.
Is that what you intend to do?
I think so, yeah. Because then I'm pretty hooked in. I'm hooked to the side of the boat, and the rope's got me attached to the mast. It's pretty good, in theory.
You are wearing your armor once more, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that like helmet bubble thing.
Okay. So oxygen, luckily, not a problem for you. You have an hour where you can breathe underwater without any issue.
Hell yeah.
So, because of the weight of the armor, you are naturally being pulled to the bottom.
Okay.
You do have the climbing kit, and you have the rope. So, here are kind of the options available to you.
Okay.
The way it works mechanically, when you are wearing heavy armor underwater, all strength checks are made with disadvantage.
Okay.
Alternatively, you can use dexterity. Which would you like to use in conjunction with your climbing kit? So it'd be strength at disadvantage or dex at just regular roll plus proficiency to get down to the bottom deftly.
Whenever athletics, I roll with advantage normally, so I'd be
because
rolling
of
at a
the
flat.
war pick. Are you bringing in the war pick with you?
Is it because of the war pick?
It's because of the bonus, because of the weapon, the item.
Okay. Yeah, I am bringing that with me. That'd be handy.
Okay.
So
it would be a neutral.
Yeah, neutral roll. Yes, I'll take that over the athletics then. The bonus is higher.
Okay. So go ahead and roll. It is a basically go ahead and roll because it's strength plus proficiency. So find one you're proficient in that isn't expertise, and then or you can just roll strength plus proficiency.
Should I just roll athletics? Because I'm not expertised in it.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You just have just really high strength. I forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it. Go ahead and roll athletics.
Okay.
It's a neutral roll. Okay. A natural 6 for 20.
Hell yeah. Fuck.
Huh?
Yeah.
Strong boy. Or a belt.
Yeah, the war pick gives him. Yeah, I think it's the belt, or it's part of one of the weapons that gives you a bonus.
Man.
So as you are just basically raw dogging the whole of the ship. You're using every muscle in your body. Yeah, you have the climbing hooks, but you are using the muscle in your legs and your knees, your knees and like your thighs to basically like more or less clamp with your knees onto the hole, and then using your boots to also push down as well to cause traction. You are using every muscle in your body to grip this hole as you are slowly moving downwards. You'll make it to the rudders. Say you begin, because you have the bubble, no problem.
Oh yeah.
Roll a d100.
There it is. Yeah. D100.
You know, this is real funny because I feel like at the end of the day, if you talk to the captain, he might have been.
Aura.
Oh my god! What?
I've just realized, what is Scar doing right now? Where is Scar right now?
You're asleep.
Yeah,
no. This is why I'm talking to Aura, not Kay.
Yeah.
Oh, but okay.
Scar is on the bottom. He's in the water.
Oh.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So,
Scar,
this was taken into consideration.
You have the weights you intend to attach. How are you attaching it? You're gonna tack weld it. What's the plan? Run like wire through it. What's your strategy here?
To wire the weights. I don't have anything for welding.
Especially not underwater welding.
No.
That's a whole other fucking monkey to deal with.
Yeah. Could I just like saw out a small section and then like pressure in?
What the
Yeah. You could like almost either because it is basically a thick flat of wood. You could either saw a line into the side and then a little hole, or you could just burrow a hole through and then run wire through that as well.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
That's the sound of being underwater, guys. It's very bubbly.
No. I thought that was like Percy's background weather noise, but no, it's Forge. I've realized where it was coming from, so I didn't say it.
Yeah. I'll just like. I'll probably go for like a hole and then make the hole like slightly like too small, so I have to really push to get it in there. You know? That way it like properly jams in and doesn't have a chance of slipping out.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and give me because you have wood carving tools proficiency, correct?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. So go ahead and roll strength plus proficiency. So roll athletics again. Neutral.
No, I've smith tools, not wood carving tools.
Okay, so then just roll strength.
Okay. Strength.
I have a distinct feeling that if Scarfang just talked with the captain, he would have been fine with this. Like
15,
Scar.
Easy enough. You're kind of able to make again kind of like cutting up and then cutting a divot down, so that it has a recess to hold down itself into, without worry of slipping. You're able to carve this in. And what are you using for the wire?
The wire. Oh yeah, the wire. Probably just a length.
Whatever material you're using.
Probably just a length of rope. That should be good enough. I think that'll be good enough.
Okay. So using some thick rope, fitting it through. Not hard. No check needed for this part. You've already done most of the hard work for that, and you were able to attach this weight.
Hell yeah.
There's a bit of when it first drops, there's a few seconds where the water itself kind of like slows its fall, and then the second it chunks down, the weight does you can see it's a bit more rigid in the movements of itself. So
perfect.
That'll help zero it.
Perfect. Okay.
Okay, this is a legitimate question. What is the purpose of zeroing it?
So basically, he wants it so that the rudders, whenever like someone lets go of, so say they're hard turning left, the weight, because obviously they're not moving that with it. The second you let go, it'll immediately right itself back to zero.
Okay. So you're making the wheel more efficient. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
He's basically because the rudder goes like this. So if you're turning right, it goes here. Turning left goes here. And so he's putting a weight at the bottom of it so that when you let go, it centers it.
Okay. Yeah. No, okay. Yeah. Okay.
There we go.
That makes sense.
Funny.
Congratulations,
yeah.
you've admitted power steering. So,
Yes.
Woo!
Hey.
all right. With that,
Perfect. Thank you very much. Yeah,
able to climb back up?
out.
They can see it like there's like you get back up. There's two crew who are like, "Did we throw something off the side? Are we like is there a net or something?" And they're like talking about the rope as this monster clambers up the side, dripping water in the darkness, and they go
Like a fucking Scooby-Doo villain. Like.
Yeah. But you're able to clamber back on, remove the rope from the mast, and then go back inside.
Hell yeah.
So, with that, it is a new morning. You may all rest once more.
Okay, does
Have made it at a few hours out to sea.
Kay gets up and he does an inventory of his stuff, and he's like, I'm missing my breathing bubble.
No,
Did I
no,
give
I
that
put it
to
back.
Oh, did you put that back?
I mean, he probably put it back.
Okay.
I like to think he would, just because
Mhm.
like it sure would be like bombing evidence if he didn't, would it?
My only question is how does Scar's body react when he redons all 300 pounds after having how long would you say all that took and he wasn't wearing it all?
I like to think it's like, imagine you're used to like wearing a suit or something, just anything, whatever uniform, anything heavy, and you like take that off and suddenly you just feel much lighter, and then you put it on again, you're like, back to normal.
Ah, right, yeah.
It's an equilibrium that's returned.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense, yeah.
But yeah, I guess Kay will get up in the morning and if Scarfang is ready, Kay will be like, are you ready to figure out what's going on with your iPad? You fucking iPad baby.
Yeah. Hell yeah. It's about time we figured out what this thing does.
Okay. So, a few hours into your travel, you guys have woken up, had breakfast, and then sat down and just talking.
Mm-hmm.
After, I would say about 3 or 4 hours, so about pushing noon at this point, it would get to the point where you've now exited the river. You could see the wide expanse of the ocean, the sea of stars out beneath you, for you. Fucking hiccups. I'm gonna punch my chest, I swear. Anyhow,
Don't just swallow really hard. It resets your reflex.
Yeah. As you guys are bursting out, you can see there is a lonely beacon, a lighthouse, kind of just like cutting out over the edge of the sea bank. An enigmatic sentinel kind of stands there, showcasing this is the way to Roanoke. Or you've seen this on the way here. You remember, rowing for a while, and inevitably seeing that beacon of humanity, almost on your way to Roanoke. So it is kind of a familiar sight to take back in.
So there's we never really discussed how long into my rowing did Loki go, surprise?
I think about a day or two. Yeah, it took a while.
So, but
he got bored. His legs were getting stiff, and he was like, I gotta move.
Percy, I thought you said Sea of Stars for a second, and I was just gonna say, damn, there's a lot of bats here.
No, Sea of Stars.
Sea of Stars.
Because it's named after that, because at night, because of because there's like an asteroid belt around your guys' moon. Because there's two moons.
Fun.
And the second moon, the smaller one, is slightly shattered. And so there's like a ring of like moon shards around it. And so whenever at night, when the moon is like full and the light of like the bigger moon is Salin and Sahin, I believe, are the names of the moons. Saloon and Sayin, yes. Sayin being the smaller of the two. When the Saloon is full and the light is reflecting off of it, you can see almost like white stars in the ocean at night. The shower of bits basically being reflected back into the water. So, you guys finally make out to sea, you can see it is foggy. You can see as you're kind of bursting out from Roanoan, leaving almost this like what started as more jungle that then turned into more marsh as you got further towards the ocean. That like damp, wet air that kind of permeates through, where water probably at some points is made above ground and made this almost marshy terrain. Now fully out at sea, it is thick fog, very thick fog.
Oh.
You can see it's kind of obscuring a lot of the ocean out before you. Though you can tell this because now the shoreline is just behind you at this point. You can tell the trees and such are behind you. Though you can see the mist kind of laps almost like a wave as it kind of rolls off the shoreline and curls up and back onto itself. So, with that, you can continue.
I'm gonna pull out an air horn and just.
Well, I was gonna ask: is it possible to swap around attuned items?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, I don't know what that was
would you
in
like
the
to
nose.
swap out?
I'm gonna swap the Wyvern gauntlet around with the Wyvern helm.
That could be useful. Getting your thermal vision.
Yeah, that was it. There, that's the idea.
Okay.
I don't have anything necessarily I want to swap out. I think that's what I'm looking.
Where are my knacks? There they are. Retiarius and Hammer Down.
Okay.
I think I might want to get the Trident one.
Question: I could still keep the gauntlets equipped. I just I wouldn't be attuned to them.
You could equip them, you just don't get the attuned benefit.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright. So, with that, can I please have, before we wrap up, I would like for Scarfang to please roll a D100 for this third day of travel.
Wait,
D100.
is it?
Roll.
Oh yeah, Scarfang had all those other D100s. That's where I got confused.
39.
Scar.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
You lucky bastard.
Oh my god.
I am lucky. Very lucky.
He won by 1.
Oh, jeez.
I rolled a 38. So, as you continue for the third day of your travel, it's a bit of a slower day due to, again, the nature of the fog and not wanting to fucking crash into something. So, as you guys continue, we'll go ahead and wrap up there. Sailing off into the mist. Golveg proper being your goal. And with that, I can finally press your dish button.
We've changed maps. We're on the map as a group.
You're almost there.
Does that let me? We are on the map.
It's just dark for me. Yeah, the map's
dark
just
for me.
dark.
One moment.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Hold up. Let's do this. Configure ownership.
I've switched out one of my knacks. And now I have a knack for fishing with tridents.
Nice. Do. There we go.
Inspector Gadget.
What about now? Easy?
Nope, still dark.
Still dark.
Should we reload just in case?
No, it's a me thing. I know what it did.
Okay.
Is this going?
Ah.
There you go.
Well, there's
there we
map,
go.
Yeah. There's a whole map.
Ooh, hey, pretty.
Home sweet home.
Okay, I see. So Golveg Village is okay. I know I've seen this map multiple times, but I think I understand it finally. Golveg Village is on an island away from Golveg, like actual. That's what I'm like seeing at least.
Looks like it.
Okay. Yeah, okay, that makes so much sense. Yeah, Golveg
Yeah.
proper, and then everything is Golveg, go fuck yourself.
How dare you speak about my home like that?
Oh,
Well,
shut
I
up!
mean,
You
it
speak
is
worse about your
true.
home than I do.
So where would we find the thing? Was it going to be like in the middle?
You'll
I'll
have a more
find-
detailed instructions when you
Yeah.
get there.
Okay, no.
If they said the middle, I would assume it would be either Alfheim or the maze.
Mhm. But in that meantime, we will catch you all same time. Well, roughly the same time, same channel. For some more D&D. I might stream before that myself personally, not sure. But in the meantime, say goodnight, Coastlanders, as we raid out.
Tune in next time where Kay and Starfang watch some Coco Melon. Get a permanent -5 to their intelligence. Good night, Coastlanders.
Hell yeah.
Night, everybody. See ya.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.